Hi there, my name is Sarah.
And I'm Scarlett.
Welcome to our channel. This will be the only video that we post about RYLA, but we are two high school sophomores recently returned from RYLA 2017 in Arizona, District 5510.
And to celebrate all of the people who donated and supported us going, as well as Rotary in general, and all of our fellow RYLA campers, we decided to make this video about the 4 things that we learned from RYLA. Not everything, but the points that stuck out to us the most.
The first would be the 4-way test. Every camper at RYLA received their very own Rotary coin that has the 4-way test on the back. And the first line is, of the things we think say or do. What that line means is everything that you do in life, everything that you do in your normal schedule, during the day.
Just no matter what's going on, everything.
Everything you think, say, or do applies to all of your interactions.
Yes. This applies to everything in your life. The first one is it the truth? So, is what you're doing, or saying, or thinking the truth? Pretty straightforward.
Is it fair to all concerned? You have to look, when you make decisions, you have to look at all sides, both sides of the party, or all 3, or all 4, however many that you have. Decisions don't always come in black and white, good for some person, bad for another person. Sometimes you have to pick and choose, but the goal and the point and the main objective is to always be fair to everybody in all that you do and all that you decide and accomplish.
The third one is, and this is one of our favorites, at least I know it's Sarah's, will it build goodwill and better friendships? Now, I feel like since this is your favorite, do you want to take this one?
Yeah, I'll give it a go. So, a really big part of my life is being able to meet new people and experience new things with total strangers or even my bestest of friends. I mean, I was asked to go to RYLA with Scarlett, and I had never heard of the camp. I heard about it from her and her dad, and it really made me feel special that they would want me to go with. And obviously I'm sitting here making this video with Scarlett, so it was really impactful on my life. But friends for me are really important in getting students and helping people through their time, not just in high school, but in life in general. It's really hard to do everything yourself, and I know that from experience, exactly how hard it is and how much that I really needed somebody to lean on and how much I needed a friend or even my mom. My mom is my best friend at home. That her presence really helped me get through some of the really hard times I've had in my life. And the last part of the 4-way truth, is it beneficial to all concerned?
Now, for me, this is really important because sometimes what's beneficial for you won't make you happy, but it's the best for you. So when you think about something, you can't just think about what's going to make you happiest in the short run. You have to think about the long run and how it's going to affect you and the people around you for the rest of potentially your life. And so this part of the 4-way test really stuck out to me.
The next thing we're going to talk about is being on a good team. Being a part of a team that is functional and cooperative and is able to communicate all of their ideas easily and effectively. We both have experience being part of officer teams and clubs at our high school. I'm part of Gilbert FFA.
And I'm part of Japan Club.
So being officers, we obviously have a major part in directing the work of our organizations and planning activities and meeting new people. So we're two busy gals, but we also have had plenty of experience being on teams that can't communicate. In my case especially, I've had a lot of experience on teams that haven't been able to cooperate as nicely, that we have trouble communicating even today.
Well, yes, it's the same for me. I can think back even to grade school, just being on a team with people that you're supposed to work together with, and then all of the work gets pushed off onto me or you, or just, I'm sure that everyone's been in that position where you're supposed to be working as a team, your teacher assigned you, so you weren't with your friends, and instead of just pushing through it and getting it done, you have to do it by yourself. And this is true even today. Even in Japan Club, I face this problem because I will end up staying up until 12 with one other person finishing what we have in store for the meeting the next day. And so RYLA was the first time that I was part of a team that actually functioned properly and was still fun doing it.
I think I can speak for both of us when I say that we'd always appreciate a functional and cooperative team, and that is one of the best things that we did get out of RYLA. So we were very appreciative of that. And through those experiences, those new experiences that we've both had, we can take that and go back to our own clubs and incorporate all of these new ideas and concepts and try new team building things that we learned how to do in RYLA, which were actually really fun.
Oh, they were some of the most fun things that I've done in quite a while, I would say.
Yeah, managing to balance 11 people on a little 2-foot by 2-foot box all at the same time. That was something that was really cool for me.
Yeah, but we can't spoil everything for those
incoming
RYLA kiddos.
So the next point we wanted to make was that it's really easy to make long-lasting and long-distance relationships in RYLA.
Yes, and I can definitely attest to this because I was on the South America team, and even after RYLA finished, we all got each other's numbers and information, and now we still get together and we talk about our days with each other. It wasn't just a short thing with where we were just forced together and we made the best of the situation. We got to know each other and continued to talk to each other. And that lasts up until right now as I'm making this.
I really do agree. I was lucky to be a part of the Netherlands team, and we had a great camp counselor and a great group of people, and it was really, really fun for me. I'm going to tie it back again to being a good team, but also it was so much fun to be hanging out with all those awesome people. We learned funny things and weird things about each other. We got to the point, there's a lot of chilling going on. But ultimately, we had fun, and that's what matters. But what matters, I think, even a little more, is that we all learned stuff from each other. Mm-hmm. We learned about things that are different in each family. In the case of Gigi, our exchange student, we learned things about his culture and his home where he grew up. So that was really cool for us, and I have all of their social media. We still talk. Unfortunately, not as much as South America does, but...
Well, you know, I'm not saying that South America is the better team, but, like...
I sense something fishy.
As much as I... not hate, but as much as it angers me to admit it, there were some pretty great people, aside from Sarah, on Netherlands' team, and all the teams that existed. Like... everyone was fun, and it wasn't just within our team. That's the best part of RYLA. We got to interact with people outside of our groups that had been set for us. So yeah, you have to work together with these people, but that doesn't limit you from meeting and interacting with others.
Yeah, that's exactly right. We had our cabin groups, and we got to make jingles and songs with our cabin groups, and then we go to our teams an hour later, and it's just all sharing and swapping stories and saying, did you hear about this? Because we did this in our group, and then it's just back and forth, and pretty soon everybody's talking. Just on the bus ride up. It was so cool to see. Scarlett and I were sitting together, and it's the first day, so everybody's a little, I don't know you, so I'm going to just be quiet and listen to my music.
But by 30 minutes in, we're all just having a great time. The entire bus is rocking.
The front half of the bus was talking about music and schools, and the back half of the bus was talking about Israel and something else.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, that's what was going on? I thought the back of the bus was just, like, listening to music.
No, they were, well, maybe a bit of both. Yeah.
But see, exactly, it's just like that.
See how fast that students can come together if they find common ground or if they find something to talk about. It's just lightning fast. We all picked it up.
Yeah. So I thought that was really nifty. And then moving on to our last point would be the importance of school and staying focused and knowing what's the most important in your life at that moment.
Education is really important for me because the road to education branches off into tons of different careers, hundreds of thousands of career options that you have the potential to achieve and to aspire to be. I want to be a large animal vet when I grow up. I'm not exactly an adult yet, but the only way I can get there is through an education. I can't just leave high school and open up my own vet clinic. I wish I could. There'd be a lot less schooling and a lot less money that we have to scrape together to get me through college. But still, it's something that I'm passionate about and that I want to do, and the way to get there is through education. Mm-hmm. And RYLA really hit home with that point. They said that it's important to be able to go out and have fun and join clubs and get new experiences and make new friends in different places. Mm-hmm. But
when it's time to get down to work in business, you can do it.
Yeah.
No matter what, you can still try to have fun doing it, but you know when things need to get done, and you can do them.
Yeah.
RYLA really teaches you how to be responsible for not just yourself, but those around you, and even the world, I'd say, in some cases.
Yeah, it starts with being responsible for yourself. If you can take care of yourself and get your work done and stay on task and achieve things, then you can branch out and start achieving things with the help of other people and expanding your network, and pretty soon you're making a difference in your community or your school, and then in your town, in your city, in your state, in the country, in the world.
Yeah.
It starts small. Everything starts small. But then with the right motivation and the right work ethic and the right education in some cases, it can grow way bigger than you ever possibly imagined it could be.
I mean, you know what they say? The journey of 1,000 miles begins in a single footstep.
That's exactly right.
Mm-hmm. So, just a small bonus. We're almost done here. But it also, RYLA really helped us get introduced into Rotary in general, because my dad, he's a Rotarian. He is in a Rotary club, but I never really got very much into it. Sure, I have uncles and aunts who are in Rotary, but I never really knew very much about it until I went to RYLA.
So we'd like to give a big thanks to all of the Rotarians out there who have sponsored students to go to RYLA. We loved the experience. We loved getting to meet the people, working with teams, learning about the 4-way test. I still carry my RYLA coin with me every day.
And
it
so
sits in my pocket. But, so, again, we just like to thank you and encourage you to take chances with the future and on future generation of leaders.
Well, that's about it from us. However, we are doing thing for 1 week and 1 week only after this video goes up. We have created an Instagram account, and I encourage everyone who watches this video to follow it. And for 1 week, we will be posting pictures that we feel represent the things that we have talked about in this video today, that we learned from RYLA.
We'll leave descriptions and explain to you how RYLA changed our lives and our perspective of the world as well. So you can find our username in the description below. Like this video, share this video.
If you want, spread the love. Share it with all of your Rotary friends.
Spread the RYLA love, spread the Rotary love.
Mm-hmm. And that's about it. So this is Scarlett and Sarah signing off.
Bye.
Bye-bye.